Causeway Bay is one of Hong Kong's major shopping districts. It is a heavily built-up urban jungle, with the rent in the shopping areas being the most expensive in the world, but it definitely makes for some excellent exploring. While large big-name department stores put on various shows for the public, such as this lion dance for the Chinese New Year, nearby markets offer a great look at the less glamorous daily life which occurs between the skyscrapers. Causeway Bay seafood markets sell every imaginable species yanked out of the sea, and it is all fresh. In this case, the cut-up fish still has a beating heart. Even though there is no shortage of big basket grocery stores, a large number of Hong Kongers still buy their food items from these outdoor markets as they are unbeatable for their product freshness and low prices. Walking about this city is good fun as it is a very busy place and you never know what interesting stuff you will see around the corner. After a few hours of exploring, you can easily find yourself on the other side of Hong Kong Island and never even notice, as you are always in a thick forest of skyscrapers. I'm on the far western side of Hong Kong Island, near Kennedytown, and this is an area that specializes in sales of sea products. East Asia is in love with seafood, but this place is not limited to just the products of the sea. Deer horn, bird's nests, ginseng and other stuff are widely available, both for cooking as well as for so-called medical purposes. Some of this stuff is innocuous enough, but some of this consumerism is quite wasteful. Shark fins, snakes, sea cucumbers and other minimally nutritious stuff can be purchased here, leaving a huge scar on various marine ecosystems around the world. But the Chinese are convinced that it's all good, so eat up. You can buy about half the contents of the sea. I've never seen so many sea cucumbers for sale in my life. Well, enough walking for the day. I'm going home. This is my little apartment in Hong Kong. Kitchen, approximately the size of 6 phone booths. That's the going unit in Hong Kong, and 6 phone booths is pretty good. This is the dining area, which we never use because we usually eat out. And this is the living area where we do the bulk of our living. And it has a sofa and a flat screen TV, which is nice because if we had any other TV other than a flat screen, it would take up half of that room, which is approximately 7.5 phone booths in area. This is the bathroom. Tiny, but actually quite huge compared to what other people have in bunkers. proper shower with a gas heater and a chair that has water in it, and we do things to it. This is my room. It is 2.5 phone booths in size, and due to that fact, it is 2 levels. This is my office area, and this is my sleeping area. So I'm an adult, well, more than less, 34 years old. I have a bunk bed and an office with a MacBook Pro. I don't know what the fuck's going on in here. Anyways, and now we're gonna continue to the last part of the house. And this magical room belongs to one Mr. Ben. How are you doing, Ben?
Good, how are you?
All right. How's Hong Kong for you?
Good.
Yeah, good. How's the school?
It's a workplace.
Yeah. Any bad things you want to say about the school?
Nope.
Somewhere in this room, there's a security camera, and we have to be kind of careful. Call the police. Call the police. They're beating us. They're beating us every day. You have no idea how bad it is. It's horrible. They make us do arts and crafts. We have to cut things. We have to make hats. We have to make Christmas decorations. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
镜头拉近点，没什么，请将镜头向左转，看那是什么？往下拉，转向门，镜头拉近他的脸。
Hong Kong's mountainous terrain translates into a shortage of available lots on which to build housing, and as a result, apartment buildings tend to be plentiful and very big, while individual apartments tend to be very small. This, combined with a high population density, results in very high real estate prices. Even totally little flats like ours sell for nearly $1 million American, although that depends on the exact location, with most popular places like Causeway Bay and mid-levels being ridiculously expensive, while more affordable housing being available out in the territories. In 2013, average prices for small apartments, that's those under 40 square meters, rose by over 10%, and this has been the case for past 4 years. On average, buyers pay 120,000 Hong Kong dollars for each square meter of a small apartment in Hong Kong, although this price goes down to about 95,000 Hong Kong dollars for Kowloon apartments and about 75,000 in new territories.
Yes.
These purchases are seen as good investment, and Hong Kong has become a parking place for assets in the form of these very small yet very expensive apartments. There are urban islands of apartment buildings between the multitude of Hong Kong's green areas and mountains, which means that a good hike is never too far away. While all of Hong Kong is known for springtime spells of lingering fog, Kowloon Peak is particularly fog-prone as it has a sort of microclimate and clouds like to hang around the top. I'm making my way up Kowloon Peak, and normally it's supposed to be a beautiful, beautiful trek with spectacular views of Kowloon and all of Hong Kong. Unfortunately today it's a little bit overcast, and by a little bit I mean a lot, so this is the view. This means that it is always a good idea to bring a rain jacket, as you never know what weather you'll be hiking through. The cloud cover is pretty thick, and I couldn't even see the Kowloon Peak radio station until I was about 30 meters away from it. So, pretty neat stuff. It is quite brisk at the top though, so I don't know how long I'll be able to last. This peak is known for being misty, and actually from the Razor Peak, where I normally go up, you can see that it's almost always covered with a little bit of a cloud cap. But it does blow over in the afternoon, so I'm tempted to stay here for 2 or 3 hours. Although I'm not sure I'm getting down because the path I took to get up here is too gnarly to comfortably get down in the dark. So, we'll see. Hong Kong Zoological and Botanical Gardens are located in smack middle of Hong Kong, right between some of the tallest buildings in the territory. This is a wonderful and historically significant spot, easily accessible by MTR or bus, and very popular with visitors and locals alike. Built in the Victorian era, the garden has a pleasant and expansive collection of fountains, sculptures and greenhouses, plus a playground, zoo and some fabulous aviaries. Home to a large number of exotic animals, as well as a huge variety of plants, the gardens dazzle visitors with beauty while allowing an easy and pleasant escape from the downtown noise. There are over 1,000 species of plants in the gardens, mostly indigenous to tropical and subtropical regions. Apart from the plants, there are over 600 birds of 160 different species, 70 mammals and 40 reptiles. There are also enclosures for Malaysian giant turtles, Chinese alligators and Burmese pythons, as well as cranes, flamingos and peacock pheasants. Although this place doesn't have very large mammals normally associated with zoological gardens, such as elephants and giraffes, the collection of primates is quite varied, including such diverse creatures as golden lion tamarins, lemurs, and orangutans.